How are we doing, guys? Broken Machine here. Hope you're all doing well today. An interesting and unexpected announcement straight from the source today. Vince Zampella, who is currently overseeing Battlefield among many other titles. Criterion Games will be joining the Battlefield teams that are set to make the next Battlefield title. Criterion, if you don't know, are behind many titles such as Need for Speed, Burnout, also worked on Battlefront, and of course Battlefield. If you remember, they are the developers behind Firestorm, Battlefield 5's Battle Royale. This news is not hearsay, it comes straight from the source, from Vince Zampella, the group general manager behind Apex Legends, Star Wars Jedi, Battlefield, and Need for Speed. In his message today, he posted, "As we've said before, we're all in on Battlefield. Today Criterion is added to our world-class Battlefield studios dedicated to ushering in a new era for the franchise. The majority of the team will be working alongside DICE, Ripple Effect, and Ridgeline that are led by Byron Bede, General Manager of Battlefield. Criterion's experience with Battlefield, our technology, and building engaging experiences will have an immediate positive impact as we continue to work on Battlefield 2042 and as we continue pre-production on a connected Battlefield universe. There is no better studio to join us on this journey, and I couldn't be more excited. Work will also continue on what's next for Need for Speed. Many of you might be familiar with my history in games, having worked with extremely talented teams on Apex Legends, Titanfall, and Star Wars Jedi here at EA. Vince Zampella is probably the guy we need on Battlefield. He is behind Call of Duty, Apex, Medal of Honor, Allied Assault, I believe. He's got credits on so many games, major FPS titles. If Battlefield's got to make a comeback, it's probably this guy who's going to do it. Some interesting things were said there, though. He goes on, he says, "Our technology and building engaging experiences will have an immediate positive impact as we continue to work on Battlefield 2042. Is this some kind of confirmation that there is a year 2? Kind of hints that this is not the end of it, but of course, only so far we know there's a Season 6. After that, we don't know. And of course, Criterion, they are behind Battlefield 1. They did some of the vehicle aspects in that game. And of course, Firestorm, Battlefield 5's Battle Royale. Personally, I really enjoyed it. I've got over 500 wins, I believe, across 3 different platforms. Streamed that a hell of a lot, made tons of videos. Was lucky to play it early as well, which was awesome. Firestorm for me is, I believe, what Battlefield needs. Now, I don't think Battle Royale and multiplayer should be released at the same time. They need a little bit of a gap, a little bit of a distance between them. But I think going into the future, I think Battlefield kind of needs Battle Royale. It's something that's really helped many other titles thrive and survive. And dare I say, I think it does in some ways needs it. I'm not saying take away multiplayer. I love multiplayer. If you follow this channel, you know I built my channel on Battlefield. It needs to stay. But I genuinely do think a new Battle Royale experience in the Battlefield universe would be awesome. And of course, what else does this say? Criterion, of course, behind Need for Speed, Burnout. Are we going to see more in-depth mechanics to how the vehicles control, how driving is? How is this all going to play out? It's an interesting question. Is it going to be more in-depth? You know, where are we going with this? As good as it is, as good as the vehicle gameplay has been in the various Battlefield titles, would it be better? That's a question I'd like to ask you guys. We did see it in 2042. There's kind of hints at how it was changing up a little bit. But I'd like to put it to you guys. Do you think Battlefield needs a Battle Royale? Are you worried that Battle Royale would take players away? I think Firestorm is an example of where that doesn't happen. I think Battle Royale and multiplayer can coexist. I think audiences very much are gonna either play both or choose what they want. And you know, with the current, look at Warzone. You know, they choose what they want to play. If they want to play multiplayer, they play multiplayer. I don't think it's a negative. I think it's only a positive for the series. I think it needs it. You know, there are a lot of people out there that just simply won't play Battlefield multiplayer, but they'll gladly play a Battle Royale. I think honestly, it's kind of needed at this point. Not really much else to say about this announcement. This is just raw. This is live. I've just seen the news, and yeah, it's an interesting time for Battlefield. It will be interesting to see this connected Battlefield universe that they are talking about. And they did say we are all in on Battlefield. I hope to believe it with the next game. It is, yeah, I'm itching for that next-gen full-on experience. I really am. And the connected universe, it sounds interesting, but Vince Zampella, if there is a guy to really bring this series back and really full send, I think this is the guy to do it. You know, just look up the games that he's been behind. This is probably the one. Anyway, until we see it, we won't know. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this little news video. Hope to see you in the next one. Take it easy. Catch you later.